walkable music and neighborhood porches in a neighborhood near you.
The rules of the road, remember, the kiddos return to school.
And it's time to tidy up Tacoma.
These stories and more coming up next on Tacoma Report.
Hi, I'm Laura Proctor.
Hi, I'm Angie Foster. Welcome to Tacoma Report. Get emergency and general notifications about local disasters and large-scale incidents delivered right to your phone or email. No matter where you are, alerts to your phone will tell you if there's an issue near your home, business, or school. Registration is free with no requirements. Sign up on the enrollment website and select your preferred means of communication. Visit cityoftacoma.org/Tacoma Alert to register and adjust your settings anytime.
Summer break is ending soon, and Tacoma Public Schools will be back in session starting September 7th. Here are a few helpful tips to remember when driving in a school zone this September. Exercise caution when entering a school zone by slowing down to 20 miles per hour or less. Look out for families and children, especially when approaching intersections on any street. Stop for people trying to cross the street at a crosswalk. It's the law. As students begin walking or biking to and from school, don't forget to share the road. Remember, when school bus lights are flashing and the stop arm is extended, traffic must stop. For more information on the city's Tacoma Safe Routes to School program, visit the city's website.
The community plays an important role in determining where and how the city will focus Tidy Up Tacoma efforts. Stacy Ellifrit has more on how to share your thoughts on where to increase cleanup efforts in the coming year.
The Tidy Up Tacoma program is being expanded through a new excise tax on residential and commercial solid waste bills. The program will add additional work crews in the field, allowing the city to proactively address litter and debris in the community. Residents can help determine where and how the city will focus Tidy Up Tacoma efforts.
We have a survey available that folks can access on our webpage by going to cityoftacoma.org/tidy up and click on the survey. Everyone who enters the survey prior to September 10th will be automatically entered for a chance to win a $100 Visa gift card.
While visiting this page, residents can also sign up to get updates on where and how to engage with Tidy Up Tacoma and learn about other available cleanup programs.
The city has several wonderful programs that folks can get involved in. We have the Adopt a Spot program, the Neighborhood Litter Patrol program, and we also have the Call to Haul program, in addition to others.
In 2022, the Tidy Up Tacoma team removed more than 500,000 pounds of debris and litter from public spaces. Crews expect to keep up this momentum in the coming year and beyond.
But with that in mind, I want to encourage folks and remind folks that it's going to take more than one program to clean up the city. And I'm looking forward to partnering with individuals and community organizations as we move forward to find those opportunities to help tidy up Tacoma together.
For Tacoma Report, I'm Stacy Ellifrit.
Tidy Up Tacoma supports cleaner, healthier neighborhoods for those who work, live, and play right here in the Puget Sound area. To take the survey or to view a list of available cleanup resources, visit cityoftacoma.org/tidyup.
The city launched Tacoma Open Data. This open data portal is designed to make it easier for people to access data from the city without legal restrictions on use or reuse. Tacoma Open Data currently provides access to 50 data sets, with more being added in the coming months. Users can view data on a dashboard or map, and data downloads are available in different formats. This platform features a wide variety of information, including city council districts, equity index, fire and police data, and more. To view the Tacoma Open Data portal, visit the city's website.
Another episode of Urban Green is playing right here on TV Tacoma. This summer edition starts off with a look at a project that updated the electrical system at the city's central wastewater treatment plant. The show will revisit an all-natural ice cream maker and then share a quick tip on making a mold remover for outdoor furniture. Viewers will then learn about greening research in Tacoma, and the show will close out with a segment on non-toxic solution for weeds. For a listing of air dates or to watch this and other episodes, visit the Urban Green webpage on the city's website.
As a homeowner, maintaining the water service line to your home is your responsibility. But we also know the water line isn't an asset that many people regularly service, and paying for unexpected home repairs out of pocket can create a financial strain. That's where Tacoma Water's zero interest loan or grant can help. Right now, you can apply for a grant or loan to pay a licensed and bonded plumbing contractor of your choice to replace a leaking or end-of-life water service line at your home. Get a zero interest loan of up to $5,000 for up to 84 months or a $5,000 grant for income eligible customers. To find out more information and see if you qualify, visit mytpu.org/watergrantloan.
How would you spend $1 million? East Side residents will soon find out.
And after the break, I'll talk with a member of the city's Office of Management and Budget on the participatory budgeting. Stay with us. Community members in East Tacoma will soon decide how to spend $1 million in their neighborhood. Liesl Sandkyle from the city's Office of Management and Budget is here to tell us more about the participatory budgeting process in this neighborhood and in future areas to come. Liesl, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. So Liesl, let's just dive right in. Can you let our viewers know what is participatory budgeting?
Sure. It's really fun. It's a democratic process where people get to decide how to spend their government's money. From the very beginning, a community leadership team decides what kinds of rules, which neighborhoods they're going to focus in on, and what process they're going to follow. And that happens all the way through 3/4 of a year until they also vet the proposals that community has given in terms of ideas. So it's a very, very democratic, grassroots, organizing sort of principles that community really gets their voice heard.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. And Lisa, can you tell us how much funding does the project have?
Yes, this is really exciting. The City Council devoted $1 million to the East Side for this particular project. And so that $1 million goes completely into the community project. Mm-hmm. They also devoted for other subsequent council districts another $4 million. So a total of $5 million over the course of 4 or 5 years to go directly to community, voted on by what community wants.
Wow, very cool. And so currently the program is focusing on East Tacoma.
That's right.
And asking residents there how to spend the $1 million.
Yes.
So can you tell us about this process?
Yes. So again, this follows a 5-step process. In the fall of last year, several of the people working on it at the city gathered a community leadership group of about a dozen people from the East Tacoma neighborhoods. And they decided which neighborhoods they were going to focus on. They went into communities with our staff and asked for or solicited over 1,000 ideas,
Mm-hmm.
1,000 ideas of what should be done.
Okay.
And that happened all fall and into early this year, 2023. And then in the spring, all of those ideas were compiled and vetted within the city to say what's feasible for $1 million. Mm-hmm. Which of these ideas can happen. That mm-hmm. was narrowed down to 30 ideas, taken back to the community and prioritized again. So the community leadership team got to look at all of those, got to hear why certain things would cost more than other things. Right. They synthesized or put together different ideas, and they came up with 4 ideas that are now being voted upon.
Nice. And how wonderful is it that the community has the opportunity to chime in on how they would like to see that money spent yes. within their communities,
yes.
right?
And they have the best ideas because they live in their neighborhood.
Exactly.
They know what's going on. They know what's needed.
Exactly, exactly. And so can you also tell us what are the 4 community crafted proposals?
Yes, this is really exciting. I think all of them are great, and we hope that people watching this will vote if they live, work, play or learn on the east side. So the first one is a green spaces project. It's a workforce development. That means we hire people to do green space work. So watering trees, making parks be more beautiful, and making sure that those trees that are planted are taken care of and watered throughout 3 years. And so that also gives like really good experience for people to put on their resume and be paid for that work. So that's a really great project. Another project is expanding our community garden work on the east side to places that we haven't been before. But also there's a component that community wants that's more cultural food orientation, with classes of traditional foods that are grown, and business classes on top of that, so that the harvest that they grow can be made into small businesses where they can sell their produce to other people. And another piece of that is a commissary kitchen where they can produce that type of jellies, jams, chutney, use whatever they want to, that they can use that kitchen to produce those types of things. So it's kind of a community garden package.
Nice.
I know.
Wow,
And then
very cool.
the third one, this one largely came from students at Lincoln High School, which we were thrilled about. They were looking for after-school activities, things that they could do. So this one was around physical things. So they wanted athletic fields expanded beyond Lincoln High School, and the Tacoma Public Schools was already doing that. So we said, what in addition to that would you want to see? They said, we'd like it to be open later, and we'd like to have lighting for our tennis court so that we can, in the dark months of the year, be there after dark. So we checked with the Tacoma Public Schools if we could put in lighting and how much that would cost. So lighting will be part of the third project, along with a covered basketball court right next door in Lincoln Park. So that's another Metro Parks space, but right next door. And the students were really the ones that encouraged us to think about activities for them close by. And then the fourth one is related also to youth, and that is more after school or youth programming, along with some funding for cultural events. And that's over the course of a year. Because after school programming costs a great amount of money. But we understand the great need for that, and many, many people are interested in more in our community around after school and youth programming.
Right, and that's so important too, because the youth are our future, and it's important that we hear their voices too and their opinions. So that's really cool that they were able to provide some input as well.
Yes, that's part of this process, is really getting voices that often don't get heard in our democratic process, because students don't get to vote. And it often works really well to go into schools and really hear the voice of students and then pay attention to what they're saying.
Nice, nice. And I'm sure they appreciate having their voices heard as well, knowing that what they have to say is equally important in this process.
Yes, it is.
Definitely. So can you tell our viewers how residents in the area can participate and cast their votes?
Yes. So there's several different ways. Throughout the east side right now we have ballot boxes in many different places, including our libraries and community centers, community health centers, all over. So there's paper ballots that people can just vote. There's 4 and there's 8 different languages, and they can vote. But of course we have an online version as well, and we will show it hopefully here on the program, where you just take your phone and you go up to a QR code and it pops up in your language. And which, if it's English, it will go through all of the voting steps, and you vote online. So super easy, technologically great for younger people in particular. And then we have posters that have that QR code as well all over town.
Okay, well, perfect. We definitely appreciate you coming on today and just emphasizing to our viewers, make sure you get those votes out there. Your opinion counts. Your voice matters.
Yes.
So thank you for being here, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. After the break, Tacoma streets came alive with the sound of music. We'll explain. Welcome back to Tacoma Report.
So much summer fun is happening this year, and some of it is right in your own backyard. Tacoma Porchfest 2023 kicked off with hundreds of people involved in a huge block party-like festival of music. Earlier this month, bands set up on residential porches throughout the central neighborhood area of Tacoma. From silly to serious, musicians played all sorts of music styles during the early afternoon on August 5th. The area wrapped around South Cedar Street, South Sprague, along with 6th Avenue and 12th.
The South Tacoma Heritage Festival set the stage during the weekend of August 12th and 13th, celebrating community diversity while promoting cross-cultural solidarity. The Asia Pacific Cultural Center, partnering with Tacoma Creates and the City of Tacoma, organized the event along with South Tacoma businesses. Dance, music, food, and community spirit filled the center's grounds. The South Tacoma Heritage Festival aimed to bring together residents from all walks of life, fostering unity and appreciation for the varied cultures that thrive within the community.
Summer teen late nights are in full swing. Middle and high school students have a free place to get dinner and hang out with friends every weeknight this summer. These are held across Tacoma with schools, community centers, and nonprofits opening their doors to keep teens safe and engaged. Students can get dinner every night and participate in open gym, art, and music activities, and hang out with friends. This is a drop-in program, and students can attend as often as they like. They can drop in at the site assigned to them or the location nearest their home. Parents and guardians are encouraged to register their teen online on the Tacoma Public Schools Teen Nights website.
Pack your snacks, blankets, and lawn chairs and head to the park for free family fun and an outdoor movie August 25th at Star Center. Super Mario Brothers wraps up the summer fun with activities beginning at 6 with food trucks, music, crafts, inflatables, and games. The movie is shown at dusk around 9 p.m. And for other cool Metro Parks Tacoma events coming next month, check out their website. That wraps up this edition of Tacoma Report.
A great way to find out about the services the City of Tacoma has to offer is by going to cityoftacoma.org.
We leave you now with more sights of this year's Heritage Festival.
This provided a further snapshot into the cultural richness making up Tacoma. I'm Angie Foster.
And I'm Laura Proctor. Thanks for watching.